Welcome to the RE3 podcast with my friends, Dree in the booth, Big D, and me, Jeremy. We at RE3 took an early spring break, so let's catch up on the shenanigans we got into on our break. Then Big D will remind us why we're afraid of the dark, being alone in an elevator with a stranger, and meeting the spouse of a new friend. Or more specifically to D's story, online dating. Woof. Next, from the booth. Population decline. Is it good or bad? We will find out what the booth thinks. And finally, we will wrap up the episode discussing Amazon's new series release of Fallout and Them Season 2. Why can't old Hollywood keep up with the new online streaming services? But first, how was your spring break? We're foregoing an opening video on this one, just to get into what happened during our little break.
Shit happened for me.
You look refreshed.
Oh, I am refreshed. I feel good. I think I kind of needed that. Went on my little vacay. That was nice. From
what I understand, it was more than nice. It was
a party. A strong 3 days of just partying.
In LA?
Yes, LA. We got on a boat. That was pretty nice. And what else did we do?
A boat is kind of a downplay, right? Like this was more than a boat. You make it sound like you got on an old wooden V drive.
It was something like that.
Oh, really?
No. No, it was a nice time. It was a nice time down there in LA. It was well needed to get the hell away from this work and everybody.
You went on a yacht.
Yeah, if you want to call
it. Did you drink champagne?
No. I drank a lot of tequila.
Oh, on a yacht.
And beer.
Okay. Damn.
Champagne. Come on.
All right, I should say that I drank champagne yesterday.
Yeah, I've seen it in there.
Yeah. Here at the house for no reason at all. No yacht present. Just champagne.
But no, it was nice. It was well fucking needed.
Yeah. So I also got on a boat much smaller than your boat. Mine's about 4 or 5 foot long. We went kayaking on the Salt River. So the Salt River is open for tubing. They got the buses running already. Water's flowing. It's beautiful. We got the doors off the Jeep. I should take the top off. It's been beautiful this spring break.
It has. The weather's been nice. Just starting to heat up a little bit though, but
I cannot wait for this summer, man. I think this might be, and I keep telling my friends, this is going to be the best summer of our lives.
The best?
The best summer of our lives. I want to go to Arizona Grand this summer.
Oh, that's a must. We must do that.
Oh, I want a Long Island iced tea, a frozen Long Island iced tea on the lazy river in a tube. I don't want to move. I want to call the little waiters over when I'm out and
got it all planned.
Hand me a new one as I float by.
Just have it ready for you. Huh?
That's exactly what I'm looking forward to.
I'll be back around.
That's it.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming. I want a fresh one. I'll see you in about 3 minutes. You haven't been to the Arizona Grand yet.
No. I've been to one, I think it's like around the corner from there. It's kind of similar to that.
Yeah.
But it was nice. It had everything. It had the bar out the pool. It had everything you needed. Movie night, all that good stuff.
That's what it's all about. DeBooth, what did you get into?
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
That's a lie.
What did
I know what you did.
What did I do?
You were introduced to, purchased,
and
diligently perform the task of completing
Aggressively.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
I'm 6 years late to this game.
Almost a decade.
Almost.
And through coercion of Jeremy here and our dad, they were just like, you have to get it. It's the greatest thing. And it's the greatest thing. Yeah, man. I probably played at least an hour every day for the whole month of April.
Yeah.
So it was an addiction. Like, it was bad, dude. Because I finished it just the other day, and I told Jeremy, and he goes, "No, you didn't. That's impossible." And I'm like, "Well, I played it every single day."
Yeah, that is a significant accomplishment, dude. I feel like it took me like 6 months to a year to finish that game.
Usually games do take me that long because I just don't have the luxury of that like time.
Yeah, just getting off and just getting there and playing it.
Right. So the last game I played was that Horizon Forbidden West, and it took me all of 2 years to finish that game.
Yeah.
This one, I felt like it was an extension of my life. You know, like, I don't know, like, what am I doing tonight in Red Dead? Not like in real life. I'm gonna play some poker. I'm gonna go to the bar.
Going to Strawberry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna beat that son of a bitch that sits at that poker
collect
table.
some debts. And the ending was, so I heard there's 4 endings to the game. Jeremy and I talked about it. We had the same ending. So, but my wife cried in the ending of it. I almost want to say like spoiler alerts before I go on, but I'm the one who's late.
You're a decade late. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
They said the end's 4 endings. So is it like whichever path you take, a certain path you take in the game,
right?
It ends.
So
do you know that path or just?
I didn't know the path. Well, like, so you played it, yeah?
Yeah.
So you know how you have your like good guy meter, your reputation meter? If you're on the low end, you get 2 options to finish the game. And then if you're on the high end, a high reputation, you get 2 to pick from.
Doesn't matter because all of the options are bullshit. Arthur dies.
Yeah.
Which is
every time.
Like losing a close personal family friend.
It was. And it was great too because the game doesn't end right there. You get to carry on as John Marston afterwards. I don't know what's going to happen because I stopped playing as soon as...
What? Everybody stops playing. Yeah.
If anyone knows how the game actually finishes, let me know because I don't want to do it.
I think that's it, dude. I think it really is meant for you to trail off working on a farm as John Marston. Like, what do you do? Like, you clear off some part of the land or you're out there like tilling or something. I can't remember what it was, but he's got like a whole house and a wife, right?
Yeah. Wife, kid.
Yeah, so I played like a good 10 minutes of that, and I was like, this is bullshit. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll recap myself with that. It's been so long since I played that damn game.
I want to run it back.
I need to.
When I bought the game, I bought 2 games. Well, I don't even remember what the other one's called.
Something Japanesey.
Yeah, it was a samurai game. It's not the new one, Rise of the Ronin. It was Ghost of Tsushima. And I tried to put that on like the next day because it was I've been so used to playing like an hour of video games that I'm like, all right, it's time for me to turn on the PS5. And I start playing it. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't want to play this shit. Dude, like, this sucks. It's probably great. I need to give it time, but I'm still recovering.
It's not, the thing about video games is, I mean, it's like you said, it's probably great or like just fine and you'll enjoy it and have fun. But unlike movies where like people can sleep on a good movie, I feel like people have a good thumb on the pulse of like the fire video games. When's the last time there was a sleeper?
A sleeper game?
Yeah, a sleeper game. Like nobody told you this game was badass, and then you played it and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Everybody's sleeping on Twisted Metal 3. No.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
Everyone was sleeping on that, actually.
I think it was made for PlayStation 1.
Yeah, it was. Did you watch the series?
No.
actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I've seen it on there, but I never really turned it on.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, and I wanted to watch it, and I haven't got to it.
It's a little goofy, a little gory, a little drama. It's a little bit of everything.
Like
it's
the
pretty
game.
fun. Yeah.
That's basically that. The game was goofy and drama.
Yeah.
And it's a good game.
That's about it. Just playing Red Dead. Otherwise, I didn't take spring break because I just changed jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And then changed that job and then changed that job again. The same idea of a job, but new company, new position, blah, blah, blah. So I've just been working on that.
Switching jobs.
Hell yeah.
Wish I had the balls to switch jobs. I just keep doing the same thing. All right. Anything? Do you guys have anything to add? Any important closing messages on your spring break?
Take your time off. Enjoy yourself. Don't wait.
It's so important
Just do it, basically.
for your mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Shut it all off. I mean, it was crazy is like, I know we had similar kind of things going on, but we have the stress of the podcast and coming up with different topics and everything. And then you have work life and
All that, yeah.
all the different stresses that can be involved there. I also had extra stress outside of that with some psychopathic shit going on in my neighborhood and just disturbing your peace, and you don't realize it. And I have school going on. You don't realize that slowly all these different stresses compile into essentially just like a high level of continued stress. So you take your couple weeks off and really turn it off. Mm-hmm. It's just good for you.
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah. So, DeBooth, we suggest you do it next time.
Well, yeah. Well, I should, but I'm in hustle mode right now. But actually, I'm super happy. At least I think it's going to be beneficial because it's all independent. So I've essentially gone into business for myself. So I don't have the security of my old salary jobs, which is terrifying.
Yeah.
But the good news is if I perform well, I see the benefit to that immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the time that I've been able to do with this new job, the amount of much more time and stress it's taken off me and the time that I get to spend with my family right now has been
fire.
The best. So it almost feels like I was on vacation because I didn't have all those other stresses of my old job.
Odelay.
And so I really enjoy it.
Love it, baby.
Yeah.
Sir.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
And by the way, I got another trip booked in September.
Where are you going in September?
Miami, baby.
Oh, I forgot about Miami.
Yeah. So.
Damn, I'm so jealous, dude.
You're going to be on another boat?
Yeah.
Of course he's going on a boat. I want to go to
way to live your
Miami.
life.
Dude, Miami is fire. Can we just take a second to talk? You've been to Miami before.
No.
You've never been? Dude,
No.
you were
First
going to
time.
love Miami. Look, you can't go wrong. Like if you see a breakfast spot,
Yeah.
go to it because they're all fire.
Yep. That brunch spots. I'm gonna hit them all.
Oh, Miami is friggin' so awesome.
Oh, I did go to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
It was work, but I went to Houston for the first time.
Yeah. Not Miami.
Not Miami. There's ocean close.
I've heard that it is not Miami.
It's not Miami. I've also heard that it's a like an international hub for human trafficking. So that's I don't think that's very Miami-esque.
It wasn't nothing for me anyway. It'd be all fucked up. Somebody take my shit. Anything in here you don't want?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh man. I got a trip planned too, actually. For in June.
You was telling me about that.
Yeah. Campland.
Campland.
Goddamn San Diego.
San
Campland.
Diego.
You going to?
I don't know. Depends on what my schedule's like. If I can make it, I will. No, probably not this year. We don't have a good setup for camping. So last time we went, also, well, my wife was 9 months pregnant the last time we were there, so it was
Yeah, you'll be way better off.
They're way better. Yeah.
So it'd probably be fun.
And you have the perfect setup for camping. You had a tent
Yeah.
and an air mattress.
That's it.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's it.
Especially Campland because they have showers and bathrooms.
Grab your little fishing pole or something. You'll be all right.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I do have. Well, I'm going to Vegas in October.
Nice.
The
Gambling.
yeah. I have a
Everybody
problem.
should realize that. Yeah, DeBooth has a
What time in
terrible
October are you going?
gambling addiction.
The weekend of the 18th, I want to say. It's for the When We Were Young festival.
Oh shit!
It's huge.
My birthday's on the 15th of October. I'm like, oh,
You want to go to Vegas? I got a room.
that might be nice.
Big gambling party that the booth goes to every year.
I lose everything once a year and start back
Start fresh
from the
again.
beginning. It's
It's a pattern. It's a destructive pattern.
It's a destructive pattern, but I feel really good hitting those milestones every year.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I made my first $1.
50K. 50K down, $1 up.
$1 up. Let's see how high we can get next year. Let's see what I have to lose. I've actually thought about doing this is not, maybe I do have a problem. I'm thinking about doing online gambling.
Yeah.
You know, like Drake. Drake does that online gambling.
Yeah, he has millions too. I wouldn't do it, bud.
Yeah, I don't.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't.
I'll just do what
on,
Drake,
Drake.
does. Get into
would
rap
Drake
battles with Kendrick Lamar.
I heard about that. Everyone keeps talking about that.
Yeah,
It's everywhere.
it's big right now.
Did he say something cool?
I haven't listened to it.
I don't know if I'm.
Me neither.
I listened to one of Kendrick dropped 4.
4 tracks?
4 tracks. I listened to one of them, and
Back
I don't know
in
if
my
I'm
day,
just
they used
not.
to only drop 1.
Well, and then someone would get shot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to understand what he said. But then the ones that I listened to, because Drake had 2, I think, and one of them's actually pretty good. I forget what it's called, but I haven't listened to the other ones by Kendrick, and I feel like I'm more of a Kendrick fan than I am a Drake fan, so I want to be on his side. But I haven't listened to everything yet. It sucks when a rapper that you really like loses a battle. Like I'm a huge
Someone lost?
like when someone
Did someone lose?
no, not yet.
It does kind of hurt you a little bit.
Yeah,
huh? I mean,
right. When you got like you're on this side of the beef, and they're like, "Oh, dude, you got bodied."
Somebody gets from the other side of the beef, start talking shit like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
God damn it! I was like, I love the game. I have like everything by the game, and then he put out that 10-minute diss track on Eminem,
Shouldn't have done that.
and it was Eminem didn't even respond, and that hurt the most.
Yeah.
where he's like, "Oh, what? I don't care." Who said what? Who? Hey.
Who?
Oh yeah, I did I was on I was on his first album. Eminem was a feature on his first album. That was like 20 years ago. What the hell is
It's
that?
kind of hard to diss Eminem with somebody that talks shit about themselves. I don't know how
Yeah,
you do it.
dude.
Can't diss Eminem.
There was some good parts of that, but there's nothing that M doesn't recover from.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn it, dude. I wish
It just doesn't matter anymore. Like nobody could get him when he was on top, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But then there was a little while after that, because where I was like ashamed. I'm like, man, now I can't listen to Game. I'm like, damn, dude, like this sucks. I did anyway.
I don't know. People still listen to Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, but he wears pink and changes genres entirely. He lost that so severely. He started painting his nails and went to pop punk. Stop rapping.
Yeah, he did.
He stopped rapping?
Yeah, dude. Now he does pop punk, a pop punk band, and it's bad.
Wasn't it after he had that beef with Eminem, right?
Yeah.
They did that, and after that, he just.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a weird thing that he did because I don't think anyone would say that he was a fire rapper.
What was it called? Rap Devil was the one that MGK put out, and it was kind of hot though, dude. It was good. It was a good track. I think.
Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna lie. He was spitting on that one.
Yeah.
So I remember listening to that. I also remember listening to Eminem's whatever one he retorted,
Kill Shot.
And I can't remember a damn thing about either of those songs.
I think Eminem went harder when he dropped Kamikaze. Like every song on that album was a diss track to someone, and it was fantastic. I really liked it. What's your favorite diss track of all time? Or one that you remember besides "Hit 'Em Up"?
Epic rap battles of history.
Epic rap battles of history.
Hitler versus Darth Vader. Have you never seen that? Oh my God. You should pull it up.
They're fantastic.
It's 3 minutes long.
Yeah, but there's like 4 of them.
Just number one.
You want to watch it?
Just number one. Just real fast. Like a snippet of it. You gotta go to YouTube first, I think. I don't know.
Come on, dude. What the hell is this?
This is fire.
Epic rap battles of history.
You want to know diss trap?
Darth Vader versus Adolf Hitler. Begin.
I am Adolf Hitler, command of the Third Reich. Little known fact, also dope on the mic. You are Vader, with your little boots and cape, and a helmet to cover up that burnt ass face. You have the force to move objects. I am a force truly evil, even went back in time and turned you back as a prequel. Cause look at you, you're not even a real person. I preferred you in Spaceballs, the Rick Moranis
You
version.
can't rhyme against the dark side of the force. Why even bother? So many dopes been with your mom. Who even knows if I'm your father? You're a pissed off little prick with a Napoleon dick. You call that a mustache? I call that dirty Sanchez.
That's it.
It's fantastic.
That's the hottest diss track that I know, dude.
Okay.
You know what? I didn't do screen record.
Oh, come on.
It's usually the one I remember.
You bastard. All I missed is that. I can just pull it up and put it in. So
Oh, you bastard.
All right.
You know which one's my favorite? I like not epic rap battles of history, but I actually love the Eminem diss track to Mariah Carey. The Warning. That one makes me super happy.
seems like a weird one to throw a diss track at, though. Like, I just remember thinking when he, like, why is he fighting with her?
Leave her alone.
This seems a little below you.
She's not a rapper.
She's not a rapper.
That shit must have been good.
Right. Undoubtedly.
All right, now I got to dish you.
Yeah. That's funny, dude. All right. Let's get into it. So, coming up from D's What's? D's.
What up, yo? So I have a little thing I wanted to talk about. It's I actually have 2 videos. One video and one article that I want to share, but they're kind of similar with each other. So we'll just start the first one. See what you guys think. Well, this is not the video. That's the article.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
Fuck you.
Never tell me how to live my life
Maxwell
again.
Anderson, the man accused of killing and mutilating 19-year-old Sade Robinson, will appear before a judge once again.
Our Bria Jones is here with a look ahead at Anderson's court appearance. Bria?
Ted, Mary, this will be Maxwell Anderson's second appearance in court. Prosecutors saying his alleged fatal first date with Sade Robinson left her dead and dismembered. Tonight, as he sits in jail, police still watching his home as the community continues to pepper it with pink for Robinson. Windmills spin outside Maxwell Anderson's home. Constant spinning, mirroring the racing thoughts of Milwaukeeans, mourning the loss of Sade Robinson.
Who would do that to somebody? Nobody deserved that to happen to him.
On April 1st, prosecutors say 33-year-old Anderson and 19-year-old Robinson met for their first date in Milwaukee. Robinson would later be reported critical missing. Over the next nearly 3 weeks, body parts and human remains were discovered across Milwaukee County. Maxwell is due back in court Monday. He's charged with first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and arson in Robinson's death. A day before the preliminary hearing, officers are posted outside.
This guy looks like the type of person that would chop people up.
And it was just crazy to me because, like, okay, how do you do that, dude? You can just imagine walking down the beach and you just sitting there with your kid or something, and a torso and an arm just floats up on the beach.
No.
Heavy shit today. Heavy shit today, D.
Yeah. And it's just crazy because I seen it, and that's why when we show the next one too, they're just both similar.
Bro.
What? Do you want to move on to the article, or?
Yeah,
Is
this
this-
the article, and we're gonna come back.
Is it a demon? Like, if most humans for most of the time have agreed that there is a higher power, so that's not a new thought at all. Like for all of human history, as far as we can tell. So if you assume there's a higher power, and then we can assume that there's angels, maybe, right? Then there's definitely like good spirits and bad spirits. Bro, is that like demons getting into people?
It's something, dude. It's wicked. What's going on?
Yeah.
And this, another one. These all both happened this year. So this was girl. She was 19 years old. She did the same thing. Met a guy online. They go to her house. Next day, his sister called. Oh, she's not answering the phone. She's not calling. I think like a month go past. They call the cops. The cops do nothing. Like a month go past, and they found her body floating in the river. Same thing.
Yeah. The Ouachita? I don't know how to say that. River as a boater called the Catahoula Parish Sheriff's Office to report a body floating in the water.
But her head was gone.
What?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
They couldn't ID her because she had no head. So he chopped her head off.
He looks just like the last guy.
Both of these guys are certified good guys. Like they've used the why won't women just go after me? I'm such a good guy. Good guy. They're that type of person. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that, or you just said that?
No, that's who. No,
Oh,
I
they
don't,
look
I don't
like
know
that.
them personally.
Yeah.
No.
I was wondering if it said it in the article. If they were like, oh, like
No, these guys refer to women as
But
females
only
often.
thing, but only thing I could say is because obviously there had to be some type of nice, because both of these girls met the guys online through a dating service.
So they were at least in some way charismatic
Some way,
enough.
and like, okay, they felt safe with him. Okay, this
Yeah.
guy's pretty nice. I can go and chill with him. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. What I say is connect both of these because they both online guys that cut two females up. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, and then both the men were in their 30s, and the women are in their early 20s or
19.
Yeah,
Both of them were
19.
19.
So if you see a guy in his 30s on a dating app, I think that's a red flag.
Stay the hell away.
Why are all these girls trying to go out and 30-year-old men?
It's not even. I think it's more of just the dating scene and going out and meeting people is like not there
Obsolete.
anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not there anymore. So they go to these sites and you find thes, because there's a lot of people like you go online, like, I met this person online. And he was fucking, or they were crazy. Like, I never heard a story. So, it was just awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. No,
I know one story where it worked out well. One story. They got married and everything, met online. And they're still both, and I met them online. We were all just friends online, and they ended up meeting up and getting married.
See, that's what me and he was talking about too. I was like, what happens to that? You know, you go to a party with a bunch of friends, and you guys are and you just meet this. Oh, I'm just my friend. He's looking for somebody or something like that. There's none of that no more.
So is that like a lie that people have been telling for a long time? Like people always say, like, oh, I met all these crazy people online, so it wasn't for me. I know it works. I know lots of people have like lots of good things have come from people meeting on the internet. Maybe that's not even true.
No.
Maybe that's just it. The fucking dating sites are like, no, trust me, it works out all the
It's
time.
not because you can make yourself be whoever you want to be online.
Yeah.
You can put this facade like you're this great person. You can even talk. Like you said, you can get a number and conversate and be this great person, but behind you're somebody's ready to chop your ass up.
Yeah. Because if it was people getting success stories out of this often, Hollywood wouldn't make a movie about it. or like there'd be a reality TV show series. But no, there's Catfish, which talks about how shitty people are online.
And it's the guy that you always hear about.
Yeah.
Hook up with these girls and
that show's been on for like 12 years, dude.
Get
And
them for
people
all
are
they
still
Bro.
The Dine and Dash guy that had him.
Oh.
He used to meet the chicks online and go out to dinner and
bounce.
Leave them with the
multiple.
That's awesome. That's fire.
Yeah, that guy's a genius. I mean, he's not. Yeah, it's a lot better than cutting up their bodies, I guess.
Yeah. But
What is that, dude?
yeah, that's just the crazy thing. I was talking like, golly, dude.
We've been watching Explore with us, and
There's got to be like these guys have to be just mad at every single woman. Like they've grouped them, all their rejection that they've had in their life, or not knowing their mom or some shit. They've taken it out on women as a whole. It's just all these women are the same.
but are you sure that?
Look at them.
What if he just wants to chop up? What if he just wants to chop up a human? Like, I get being angry
Animals.
at women.
They always start with animals.
Yeah.
But see, that's a different thing than just like lady hate, right? That's like
Right.
you
So
want
if
to
he
cut
just wanted
something
to-
open, which is what the
Go
what
to freaking
is that,
biology
dude?
class.
He probably loved biology class.
I think he hates women more than he loves cutting things open.
You sure?
I think so.
It gotta be something like that because I think if he was one of the guys, it probably wouldn't be
Unless like she
too
was
hard
just
to get either.
the
But
fucking maybe
maybe it could be the masculinity of it too. So can't overpower a guy. So I'll go get this.
That's what I was thinking. But like generally, I think a lot of serial killers might pick women because
More
it's just
vulnerable and
yeah,
easy.
it's easier.
Or what if both of these women were the fucking worst?
Except for JD, dude.
No, JD
was in for the fight. He's like, I want him strong and buff and young.
Oh shit! Yeah, and JD was something else.
He is something else, dude.
Boy, it was crazy.
The GOAT.
All right.
All right, but yeah, dude, it's something I wanted to talk about. It's the online dating. Why is it
Yeah.
that important more than going out and meeting somebody? Like back in the day.
Yeah, it's hard to get people really out anywhere now.
Do you think it's just because it's easier?
Probably can be. And insecurities go a lot with that too.
Right. You get to pretend, maybe you can't talk to a woman, but you can text her all day.
I think it just goes both. It might just go both ways. It just
You got a
caught up with a goddamn
surefire.
crazy man.
Yeah. You got a surefire chance of actually meeting someone who's also looking to meet someone else too. Because you think of, so where do you go? You don't want to go to a bar, right? Like if you want to meet someone, you don't want to go to a bar. You're like guaranteed to find an alcoholic. So you don't go to a bar. So what do? You go to maybe to Salt River. If we're thinking about here in Arizona,
Pumpkin
Mall.
patch,
movie theater, the mall.
a Barnes and
You
Noble.
can't really meet anybody at a movie theater, actually.
Yeah.
So you're
Hey,
going to like an arcade,
What do you think so far?
mini golf. But but when you go, like, I'm like, what do you? You're like, hey, you playing this Jurassic Park game alone, or like, no, actually I'm married and my wife is right over there. So it's hard to meet people in real life. But it used to be your friends would hook you up. Be like, oh yeah, I know John. John's a great guy. You guys should go out.
And that's crazy because that's how, that's how me and my wife met.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
we're all at a club, but he was messing with her friend, and my wife seen me. He's like, oh yeah, that girl. My partner, hey, that girl wants to holler at you. So it was like kind of like a there type of thing.
Of course. Yeah, my wife and I met, like, we were having a party. It was like a high school party. She came over to the party. And I had a girlfriend at the time. And she was like, I'm going to get rid of her. And she did.
Chopped up her body.
Dumped her in a river.
Stupid.
Watch out for the whites.
There's something coming, huh?
Yeah, why are they all white, dude? Now, just to balance this out, I did do a little homework. There is a black serial killer, and not only is he an American and black and a serial killer, he's also the most prolific serial killer.
You talking about the old dude?
Old dude.
Old big dude?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Cali.
He was.
Was he in Sacktown?
No.
ODK.
He was all over.
You look him up real quick.
ODK.
Yeah, he was all over.
He was all over, but he was just
Cali.
doing it from.
What's his name?
Prostitutes.
Yeah.
It's a crazy name. It's like John.
He just turned himself in.
John.
Look up just serial killer California, like most prolific serial killer. Like he is the dude. Most deaths.
Oast.
United States. Samuel Little.
That's his name.
That's the boy. That dude confessed to 93 murders. Here's the thing. He took a picture of all the girls he murdered with a Polaroid camera. They found a shoebox with like 160 of those pictures. 93 of them he definitely murdered. The rest of them they can't like identify or find the remains.
Dude, black people just continue to outperform us on every sport.
Yeah, really, if you think about it.
Can't even be the best serial killer, dude.
All of our serial killers are kind of little bitches, dude. 9, 10. Samuel Little was getting it for years, dude. Decades.
You gotta go hard, baby.
He died in prison at 80. I didn't know he was dead.
It might have just happened. 'Cause this
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because that just came out.
He only was in prison for 6 years.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, literally murdered for most of his life.
Yeah. I think that one that got away too, that kind of put him up on his ass.
Look at Ted Bundy killed 30 people. John Wayne Gacy killed 33. This guy did another 30% on top of both of them. Probably more. He only confessed to 90 of them.
Yeah.
But he probably can't remember all of them. I don't know.
No, actually, the opposite. His fucking memory. That's the one thing all the detectives in the courtrooms.
Yeah, they was like astounded by because he remembered every single
detail about every murder that he confessed to. Like he could write a fucking book about every one of them, dude. So quite literally, the GOAT, put JD to shame. Samuel Little.
So what's our takeaway here? Do we ban Tinder? Bumble?
You ban all that shit and just get your ass out the house.
Go meet people. Go get some sun.
I think we need to ban it. We just need to tell these girls out there, like, number one, stop. Obviously, you got to be chasing security if you're going after an older dude.
Yeah.
Put the time in, Get your dude young and dumb. And shape his ass. Because you have all the power to do that. That's what Kiki did. She hogtied my ass years ago.
Yeah, that's what my wife did. I think he was 19 when
Yeah.
Ain't been nowhere since.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Ours got us when we were kids.
I'm the best me.
Best me now. Yep. And all because of her just whooping my ass for 15 years.
On it.
So yeah, go hang out with your friends. Go out. Go meet real people. And definitely, if the guy has sunken in eyes that stare off past and through you like he's looking into the cosmos with soulless features, sallow cheek. Look at the serial killer face. Oh, man. I can't believe she was the first one.
Never know.
You never know.
Can't be the first one.
Yeah, that's something deep.
The other guy, too.
Yeah.
Dude, they could be brothers. Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had, man. Like you said, just go out and meet people. Stay off the goddamn internet.
Yeah. And maybe take a friend when you go out on that. Like, okay, you can't meet anyone around you. Maybe everyone's your cousin. You're in a small town. I don't know.
That's another thing that's crazy too, because they both, on both these articles, they just met. Then by themselves went and just.
Don't go by yourself.
Right.
Take a
it's
friend.
a date, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, you go to a date, you meet at the restaurant, you go home separately, a well-lit parking lot, blah, blah, blahs. Because you can only imagine that you get serial killer vibes after talking to someone. I mean, I don't know. I guess not.
I don't think you do, because if you did, then you'd probably run.
Yeah.
These guys are probably just awesome to talk to. And
Oh, you're
nice.
going to chop me up. I got to go.
Oh, it can't be awesome. But I bet they know all the right shit to say to a girl that is looking for, some attention, looking for a relationship.
Yep.
You're so pretty. You're just so nice. I wish I met someone like you before. I've been so lonely.
My boy JD, he was a master at it.
He was a master at it. He would put on a fake cast.
Give you a Coke.
Oh no. Oh JD. Oh,
He give you a soda,
I was thinking of the other dude.
JD give you a soda. That's it.
Yeah. JD. Yeah, JD was drilling holes in people's heads. I was thinking of Bundy. Bundy would like have a bunch of books and a fake broken arm, and then drop his books on like a crutch, and then a girl would come up like, "Oh my God, let me help you. Grab your," and he'd push her in a Volkswagen.
Gotcha, bitch.
How wild, dude. Oh my God. The reality of that is terrifying.
All right.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Okay, that's all I got.
Thank you, D. That was indeed dark. All right. Now, let's move into our next segment of From the Booth. From the Booth.
From the Booth.
In the words of the genius Dwight Schrute, we need another plague.
Oh.
There's too many people on this planet. We continually grow in population rates. People will talk about fresh water, food, resources, unrenewable sources, just places to live, the cost of living, so on and so forth, was something that was always going up until recently. People are not having kids anymore. Well, at least as many as they were to be able to. We're actually falling under the amount of children that we are having to replace the amount of people that are dying.
Yeah.
And so in a lot of states, a lot of countries actually, Japan, China, Italy, I mean, their birth rate it's crazy. Even in the United States, we have less population of natural born Americans. I can't say less population, but of naturally born Americans versus how they're dying off. Now, I didn't bring an article to this because I wanted to just kind of pick your guys' brain about it. Obviously, there's economic plus, downside to both options. What do you think? Should there be less people? Are there too many people? Should we have more babies? What do you think?
I don't think it's too many people. It's too much. There's a lot of space right here for people.
There's a lot of space.
There's a lot of space for people. I mean, that is probably why they passed that damn law, the abortion thing that just happened.
Arizona.
Yeah. Like, well, you can't do it. Now you got to have a baby. Or kind of sucks for certain situations, but
kind of a catch-22.
Yeah.
Like all the people that have been getting abortions, you're kind of like.
Yeah, they're probably like one away from a free one.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying the people that are doing it, you're like, you should. You keep doing it. All right.
Wow.
Sorry. That was, no, but Elon Musk brought this up, right?
Elon Musk thinks it's an issue.
It is an issue.
What, more people or less people?
Yeah, you can't have less people because, unfortunately,
you can start seeing the same damn faces.
God damn it, Frank. Get out of here. Because the system that we live in, the societal, that's the problem. The downside of globalization is it takes a lot of people to globalize. So to have these like mega farms and mega, production systems that move things around, it takes a lot of people to make that system work. And I mean, we're already feeling the stresses of there not being enough qualified people to fill positions. Now you imagine it gets worse because it will with less people.
Like I said, but it still boils down to going out and meeting people, dude.
Right. Or
like, 'cause I just watched something and it was just a line of women, and men just saying that they're sad because they can't find no partner. They can't find anybody to be with. They have no relationship with anybody to have, but they want all this stuff, but they can't find it.
That is.
So a lot of them single by themselves. They want kids, they want all this stuff, but they can't find anybody to do that with. And I'm like, how is that?
It's heartbreaking.
Do you think that, just the quality of human beings is worse? You think there's a quality people out there?
Had to be some shift in something, dude, because
I think it's just people don't have the same ability to connect, right? Like, and I think because of like social media, which is, dude, I don't even know if are you even allowed to say this? I don't even fucking know. The one thing that I am really pulling out of social media lately is that everything is fucking fake, bro. Like people's entire lives, their entire, like what they're showing the world, it's all fake.
Yeah.
So people think that's the way it's supposed to be, and life is not that way. Life is hard. Life is
it could, It could be running towards that. So we're putting everything that's, that they really want be in the back burner to get to this facade that they're seeing on the internet.
Yeah. You don't have like, let's say my wife was talking about this recently because I don't know if you guys noticed, but she cleans a lot because in her mind, like you're supposed to have like this perfectly clean household and you cook all your own bread and you do projects and you do all this stuff. So she feels like she's always behind. And then she put it together at some point. It's like, oh, like I thought that these people I was watching online were, they somehow managed to do it all. But like what you're seeing off camera is like they clean up this spot right here, and off camera everything's a mess, or they have a maid, or they had something else.
Yeah, or they go and rent that spot and tape
it's
there.
Not even your fucking house, right?
They go tape in this clean space in the area. Like
it's like when you see those people who go on vacation to super nice places, and they'll like. And then I saw like another guy. He'd go to the same spot and like this is what they pointed at, and he turns around and it's filthy. It's like a terrible place to be. That's how a lot of vacation spots are because a lot of them are still in third world countries and stuff. So it's not as glamorous as a lot of people.
Like I said, you're only going to record what you think is the great shit that you think is supposed to be on there. You're not going to record what's behind you. You're not going to record what you just passed 2 seconds ago. You're like, what the fuck? Where am I at?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But and I think what people like, they're like, oh, well, that's not entertaining. And you're like, okay, fine. I can see why you would edit that stuff out and just do the parts that look good that people want to see. Unfortunately, a side effect, I think, of that is unrealistic expectations of what life is.
And that's why I don't care. Like when I go, I don't take a lot of pictures.
Yeah,
I don't need, I'm there for that time.
Right.
To enjoy that. I'm not going to spend my goddamn time taking pictures. No.
Because most people, like, the things that you'll remember, they have to be truly memorable, first of all. So those pictures aren't for you. You already remember that. And the person that you show that picture to, they're not getting what you got out of that. Just live in that moment.
That's crazy. I think I said it on the second pod.
Mm-hmm. You did. And
building memories and fuck all everything.
Memories. Yeah.
One of your resolutions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Exactly. Yeah, it was the resolution. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember even back in the day when I was a kid thinking like, oh, so you took all these pictures and then you put them in that book and then you put that book on the shelf and then you might pull it out like once, but you didn't even need the pictures to remember the memories.
No.
Really, the pictures were just to show whoever your kid's boyfriend or girlfriend was at that time. Embarrassing,
or even
things.
your kids, even show your kids.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna lie, my mom and like back in they have so many goddamn pictures. You remember back in the days, walking somebody's house
to go
and there's
develop that shit.
a wall just of pictures everywhere.
Yeah.
And I kind of like it because I can know she can go back, hey, look at this. And I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now I don't.
It is kind of fun.
Have that.
Like looking at like your parents when they were kids. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Me, I don't have any photos of me from being young anymore.
Well, I guess I don't really either, but I don't have any feelings about that because it really wasn't a very important time. I'm like, yep, that was me. I was a kid. That's real. That happened.
Yeah. I do think it needs to be not more.
So do you think we can correlate the decline of birthing rates and really the decline of human population due to our ability to connect with people?
I definitely think that there is an absolute correlation. Yeah.
There's a big,
Well, also unfortunately, this system that undoubtedly, I think it's undoubtable. It's created the most prosperity for the most amount of people of any system that's ever existed before. I think that's true. But also it's disconnected us from what matters and makes it very hard to see. Like it takes a very focused mind to sit here and remember that like you're doing this every day for your family. I'm going to this fucking job every day for my family to give them this life. But it's also, even while you're doing it and reminding yourself every day of why you do it, it's very easy to be like, every day you go like, fuck this though.
Yeah.
So you imagine if you don't have a family, you imagine being a 17-year-old boy in 2024. Like, why? Why? Because this system is so big now that even though we go to work and our work directly impacts the community at large, a global community.
Yeah.
We provide a product through our work for people all over the world. It's because it's so big, you're very disconnected from that. And even if you work in a restaurant business or whatever it is, you can't see the impact anymore. It's too big. So it's hard to feel meaningful. It's hard to feel like you're a part of society, even though you are. I think that's why gangs are so we talked about this in one of the previous pods too. Like, it's easier to feel connected to a gang because you can see it. It's here right now. And I think we're designed to be able to see and appreciate what we can touch and see right next to us.
Yeah.
So good or bad? More people, less people?
I think we need more.
Think we need more? I think more people is probably for best. We'll continue to have new ideas, be able to progress as a species. Yeah, and like you were saying, I mean, a lot of these things that we have in place now rely on a lot of people and relies on people to be interested in these traits because we can't all be influencers.
No, I'll tell you what's going to happen if we don't get more people. The system, the global system will break down, and it'll have to bring people will have to be more local. What do you call it? Economies. You'll have to have more local economies. So you'll have to have local farms, local production systems, because there won't be enough people to work this global system the way we've had it.
Yeah.
And you can look at that as a negative or a positive. It depends. Like, if you really love the way things are going now, and there's a lot of reasons to love it, then you should want people to start having a lot more babies right now. But it's also kind of scary to think about having a baby in this world right now because things feel a little out of control.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd...
Dark. Very dark. Doubled down on the dark. Just...
Yeah, Jeremy, you're going to have to bring us back. All right, let's...
Yeah, bro, we started these episodes off with such a light, cheery, oh, we've been on vacation. How are things going? They're going
Everybody's
great.
dying, chopping up.
But guess what? It's the world right now.
Oh, my God, that is such a fucking real
Do we have
point.
anything exciting to talk about?
We were just trying to get out of it, and you pulled us right back in.
All right.
Well, let's get right into it then. If let's try to pull ourselves out because
2 miles completed. Duration 32 minutes 21 seconds.
stop talking to me.
188
It's my
steps.
watch. Shut up. I didn't ask you anything.
and it lied. Said he was 2 miles. He didn't do anything but sit here.
Right?
And I'm in power saving mode. Maybe it's just how my hands are waving around. It's like, dude, you were running. While most things suck generally right now, and all the way at the top of the pod doc, the very first opening video link. Boom. So we have the new series from Amazon, 2 new series. Well, one brand new. Season 2 of them came out, which fire. I haven't finished it yet. Yeah, I need to get my shit together. But Fallout was fucking amazing. And what did this bring me back to? When I watch a show like Fallout that has superior writing, storytelling, excellent casting, beautifully filmed. Like, what a fire series from beginning to end of season 1. Like, just nothing to complain about. And universally, except like everyone who's watched this is raving about how great a show this is.
Yeah.
It's on fire, right? Like the number, what did you tell me the other day? Like the number 1 watched.
Go and watch it. Yep. Streamed and
streaming series right now. Like it's going to win awards
ever.
like crazy.
This one hit the spot.
So what did it remind me of? And Elon Musk happens to tweet this around the same time. It's 1984. I buy tickets to see Ghostbusters and Dune. It's 2021. I buy tickets to see Ghostbusters and Dune. It's 2024. I buy tickets to see Ghostbusters and Dune. What the fuck is old Hollywood doing, dude? Like, they have lost the narrative. But I'll tell you who picked it up and found it. Whoever's creating films over at Amazon right now, because holy shit, man.
Yeah, they're killing it.
They're killing it.
Yeah, I watched episode 1. Fantastic. Really enjoyed it. That hour flew by. Yeah, it was really, really good. We didn't continue watching it because the kids were around, and I didn't realize how rated R it was.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
So
pretty
discretion.
Yeah, that first episode was so long though.
Yeah.
I was actually watching it and I was falling asleep and waking back up. Oh God.
And to rewind it. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to episode 2 and I kind of stayed up. I had a good hour and a half nap.
Yeah.
But to what you're saying, that old Hollywood thing, well, who was it? Jerry Seinfeld just popped off a little bit. And he was talking about the death of TV sitcoms.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he blamed the woke media.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it got rid of The League. It got rid of...
The League was so funny.
I loved The League. It was great. Got rid of Workaholics. Always Sunny.
Workaholics was funny.
That you couldn't have network TV sitcoms anymore because he blames the wokeness.
I mean, there's a lot of good things to be. I mean, there's a lot of reason to believe that has a big thing to do with it, which is crazy because while ultimately I support what a lot of the woke stuff is trying to do, let's say, like, is it even representative of society as a whole to pretend like to make a show where like there's not one black person?
Yeah. Where there's zero prejudice or phobias or
Yeah. No,
anything.
that's insane. So should it be included? Absolutely. But then they go to the level of like including it in a way that it's not authentic. It's not representative of like real life either. They go so hard the other direction. You're like, what the fuck is this?
It's irritating.
Yeah, it was like you'll make a sitcom like I don't know, like I don't know. But the first season of them was fucking fire.
Was
representing like that time, and I think like probably fairly. I think in some ways you could imagine that being authentic and real, and that's what separates it. It didn't feel like they were trying to go woke in that. It just felt like they told a really good story.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a story that you can see happening. Like, oh, okay, that time frame. That
yes.
Was, yeah. It's not trying to pick it apart. Like, oh, goddamn, shut up, dude. I'm trying to watch the damn show. Like,
and there's a commercial on Paramount Plus right now, bro, where it is like a 10-foot tall looking like athlete, black man lady talking about like some sort of sexual drug or something. And it scares the shit out of me. You're like, and so Paramount Plus is more represented. Like the only reason I watch Paramount Plus is because they have all the seasons of Survivor. We like Survivor. So Paramount Plus, that's like legacy. That's old Hollywood, right? And what the fuck are you guys doing over there?
Yeah.
And then they go to like the next person talking is like the gayest people that you've ever, gayest dudes. And then the next is like a normal dude standing by himself with no context. Then back to the trans, like giant hands.
Did I see that?
I wonder if you could find it, dude.
I don't want to see it.
It's fucking, but it hits my point where you're like, you're trying so hard to make this normal that you went to like the most extreme version of this and put it forefront and center. Why?
Like, it's in everything.
Yeah. Commercials.
Everything you come out with, it's in there, boom, right in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you're like, why? What if you had that person walk up naturally in a film, like let's say that person was working at a coffee shop and like the cop walked up and was like, "Hey, I'll take a black coffee," and that person was like, "Okay, $5," and they paid and walked away. I probably don't register what's going on and don't care in any way, but no. You like forefront and center of for some drug. First of all, it's a pharmaceutical fucking ad. Like why? You made it so weird.
Yeah, it's like having an Ozempic commercial with a Juggalo.
Yes. Yeah. It would be like that.
Yo,
Yeah,
I know y'all crushing Fagos out there. That's why I have Ozempic. Whoa.
It's crazy.
Be equally weird. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you guys like aligned with ICP now? Your Paramount Plus is pushing the Insane Clown Posse? That's odd.
Crazy.
It's pretty much its own race now, right? They need to be protected. They're the minority.
Clowns.
Or are we the clowns?
I mean, yeah, you can probably not even consider clowns a minority anymore. Anyway. So, yeah, you could probably see that there's some woke stuff. But also, I think the other side of it that somebody else, not Seinfeld, but another dude.
Martin Scorsese.
Could have been Martin Scorsese, actually, was saying that. And I'm serious. I think it was him that was saying that part of the issue is that they can't guarantee any kind of margins on movies anymore in Hollywood. So they're basically sticking to something they know has appeal.
Right.
So you'll make The Lion King 9 because The Lion King 2 and 3 and 1 worked. So we know we're going to get some margin off it. And we'll make The Little Mermaid again, but we'll change one thing. And we know that that's going to there is some broad appeal for the story of The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
So they're not taking chances.
Right.
They won't write the new story.
Yeah.
They suck.
They fucking suck,
They
dude.
ran out of ideas.
Well, that's why. And then who is making the new ones? The good ones.
Peele.
Streaming services.
Did you say pedos?
Jordan Peele. I said Jordan Peele.
Oh, Jordan Peele, yeah.
A lot of his stuff don't come out. And he's more of like sending stuff to streaming sites like you just said, like what's
Well, because they have guaranteed income every month.
Yeah.
So they have a budget that's not going away. And the money's gonna come back. So their risk is a lot lower. They have a budget, but guess what? Their income doesn't go away just because this one movie sucked.
Yeah.
Comes in at the first of the month. I got it again.
Still streaming it.
And I've noticed that now there's been a huge surge of what I think are bad movies on streaming services. But occasionally I find a really good one or a really good series like Fallout or...
I've been finding a lot of them, dude.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them. Like the newer ones. They're just starting to come out just be bangers.
Yeah.
So what this comes back to again is we need to get out of the house. Go to the movies. Start a conversation in there.
Yeah.
But if we didn't have the streaming services, then yeah, Hollywood would be able to make more risk because that's all you have.
That could be it too, right there.
Oh yeah, I mean
that's because you think about now. You got people probably don't want to go out if you got these Netflix and these.
How many times have you said, "Oh, I'll just wait for it to be on Netflix"? I've said it 100 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the movies I think is only the theaters itself because they can still sell them.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you can not pay, you get this good quality of movie. You're gonna sit at home.
Yeah, I'd rather watch movies at home.
Yeah.
So remember, movie theaters don't make
like
money
saying
from
you
tickets.
you made a movie, and back in the day, you can say, okay, you don't got none of these streaming services. I'm finna make millions of dollars off this movie because everybody you got to go and watch it.
Yeah, and people
are you gonna feel the same way years after where you can probably put it on a fucking streaming site and nobody's not gonna pay for it, so you're not gonna put that much effort in making this great movie. You're not going to make that much. You don't expect to make. You're just going to make whatever you make when you put it out there. It's like a long shot.
It is kind of interesting. Huh? Like I wonder how much money that they got to be making. Like I honestly would think that we've probably seen the end of superstar, like actors and actresses. Because
you see movies tank, how much money they put in a movie and you don't even make the money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, goddamn.
Part of it's kind of on them too, because they're doing shit that pisses people off, and they're, you know what I mean? Like, hasn't Disney kind of been biting itself in the foot? Like,
a lot of them do.
A lot of them will do something. They'll like piss a bunch of people off and then put a movie out, and you're like, that wasn't smart.
Like Will Smith dropping his movie after he slapped Chris Rock.
That was a bad move.
Maybe take it easy, dude.
Yeah,
For a
you
little bit.
made a lot of people mad. Well, that did not turn out as happy as I thought it was going to. But Fallout was fire. Fallout is so goddamn fire.
Just the quality of everything, the visual, everything in that movie was. I mean, that show was. was
and
good.
great casting, like you said.
Mhm.
I mean, that's what makes
that, like you said, them, because they're on the same. That's the quality of them, those shows. Just so fucking. Like I said, I haven't got a new TV, but I can watch. Like, god damn, that is some good shit.
Yeah.
You want to spend $1,000 so you can watch this?
Hmm?
Whoa, turn this off. Let's go get a new TV first. This is going to be way better.
Visually stunning. Them, I mean, they are just well filmed.
Yeah,
but
the actors, everything was just
casting. What, dude? I can't even. How many of the like last movies lately, and that you can remember, where people are arguing about the casting? See, both series and movies. Like it's like been a constant. I don't remember it from like the decade before when I was a kid. Nobody really argued that much over casting.
Yeah.
But now casting is like,
it's very important.
It's a regular issue too. Like they're botching casting.
Right. Like, so like when Robert Pattinson landed the Batman, the world, what the fuck? Yeah. Well, give him a shot, dude. It's his job. Like, and they're like, you don't do that to Bruce.
That was a weird. You brought Twilight into Batman? No.
Gonna be all fucking glittery in here.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah. What do you want? You want Batman doing an eye twinkle? No.
Oh shit.
People have argued over casting. We've here in this studio, we've argued about the Hulk's casting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get back in it. We're not gonna get into that because you fucking lost that hard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm man enough to admit my defeat. Though,
no,
I will not let sleeping dogs lie. I'm coming back. I'm reloading. I'm just kidding. But that dude, that cowboy dude that they casted for the Ghoul, holy shit! Even the girl, the girl, the Vault girl, she's fantastic.
I forget her name. Her
that's good. Halo's
Lucy.
good.
Lucy, is that right?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. Can't remember her name right now, but her casting was fantastic. All of the casting, like all the side characters, everybody. I loved every bit of the casting. There wasn't one character where you're like, this feels wrong.
Yeah.
Even the old lady who plays like the one that takes over the hive after her dad gets kidnapped.
Whoa, spoiler alert.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I'm just saying.
One episode. Yeah.
I've seen one episode and also the audience.
Oh, you guys got to watch it so I can say all the shit. So
I binged it, so I watched it all in one day.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I couldn't stop.
I just laid there, and after you told me, I was like, "Oh, let me go and check it out." And from that time, I was like,
the fucking robot, that robot's casting, like even the voice for the robot, bro.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, he just keeps
Shut
going,
up.
doesn't he?
And those two fucking
Talk
bros
about this
that
later,
are in the
dude.
hospital.
Oh shoot!
All the casting is so fire.
Yeah, it was good.
And the same thing with them. Like in them, these are two entirely different types of shows, but just the fucking
They're entirely
lunatic in
different,
them.
but they're not because you haven't seen the ending of it. So I'm not even going to tell you. Once the ending comes, everything ties in.
I need to finish that
nicely.
one.
You went, oh,
But that kid who plays the kind of lunatic or whatever, I need to finish it. But his casting, he fucking scares me.
Yeah.
Like he played
such
a good job.
Did you watch? You watched it, Lim?
You need to watch it.
You watched the first one? None of them? Oh, dude. Yeah, watch the first one first. The first one's pretty. It's fire.
Oh, the first M. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh my.
That's like
god. So fucking good, dude. That probably one of the best series I've ever seen because it I guess it's like a horror show, but it plays like a horror movie kind of. But then some of it, the scarier parts, the parts that really bother you, have nothing to do with the horror part of the film and everything to do with like just the social dynamics of possibly like having a bitch neighbor that like potentially messes with your kids, or like some of the shit with the daughters was mortifying for me, dude. Anyway.
Yes.
All right, fellas. We did it again. We're back. We're back from spring break. Can't wait. We'll see what this next episode brings, man. It's going to be a good rest of the year. We're not going to be taking a break till the summer. So
the summer, yes, sir.
We'll see if we can get ourselves all wound up and stressed out and ready for ready for another
Guaranteed.
All righty.
Later, y'all.